Hey guys, it's me, 80 Summer Before. Today, guys, we're gonna talk to you guys about the World Cup 2022, guys. We're finally here, guys. Tomorrow is the draw, guys, and I'm super pumped, guys. I just did a stream earlier today, just giving my thoughts on all 32 nations. I had some guests come over in the channel. It was some good fun, guys. And we had a lot of guests come over, guys. That was one of my best streams I've done in a long time. So thank you guys for coming on there. So now we're gonna go ahead and do a follow-up. And today I'll be giving you guys my predictions. I'll be doing a mock draw, and we'll also be doing a dream draw. We're going to go ahead and do the mock draw thing first. So let me go ahead and explain the rules, okay? So basically, each nation will be drawn from each pot. And so basically, all pot 1 nations will not be able to face each other. And same goes for pot 2, same goes for pot 3, and same goes for pot 4. Also, 2 nations from the same confederation cannot play against each other with the exception of UEFA. You can have 2 UEFA nations per group at the very max. And remember, guys, each team will play single games. The team that wins the most game, the team that picks up the most points goes on to top the group. And yeah, man, da-di-da-di-da. Simple as that. So, like I said, there's that. And of course, Qatar will be in pot 1 and because of the host nation. So this is a deposit determined by your FIFA rankings, by the way. And as well as the fact that to add into this is that yeah, I think it's going to be pretty much about it. So let's go ahead and get started. So like I said, guys, there'll be timestamps below in the description below. We'll do some quick predictions real quick. And, you know, we could even predict the entire thing, but that's going to take too much time. So I'm just going to rather just do a quick mock draw here. And, yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So let me go ahead and do the timestamps. Let me just write it down in my notebook so I can just record this later. So we're going to go ahead and start at 2 minutes in. So, mock draw. And I'll be clicking the first one, by the way, the first ball. You see the very first one here? I'll be clicking that one. So, yeah, I'll be also putting a link in the description if you guys want to take part. Okay, let's get started. So, Group B, guys, that is going to be Belgium. Group C, Brazil. Group D, France. Group E, England. Group F, Portugal. Group G, Argentina. And, of course, Group H, Spain. So now we're going to go ahead and do the pot 2 nations. Uruguay, interesting for Group A. Switzerland for Group B. Mexico for Group C. Group D, Netherlands. Group E, Croatia, United States. Okay. Denmark and Germany for Group H. Okay. Now let's move on to pot 3. Iran in Group B. Japan in Group C. Serbia in Group A. Senegal in Group D. Group F, we got Poland. Group E, we got South Korea. Group G, we got Morocco. And Group H, we got Tunisia. Now let's move on to pot 4. Pot 4, you have Cameroon. So Qatar, Uruguay, Serbia, Cameroon. If I had to do predictions for that, guys, I'm going to say right now. That's a tough, interesting one. I'm going to say Uruguay. I think I'm going to say Uruguay gets first. And I'm going to say Serbia comes second. In my personal opinion. Group B. Oh, I love Group B. Oh, snap. Group B is very interesting. Belgium, Switzerland, Iran, Canada. I'm going to say first is going to be Belgium. And second, I'm going to say Switzerland. Yeah. I'm going to go stick with that. Group D, we got Saudi Arabia, France, Netherlands, Senegal. Okay. For this one's going to be interesting. I'm going to say Netherlands come first and France comes second. I think they'll still make it through, but they'll get second. So, there's my little shock prediction there. Group E, Ecuador. England, Croatia, South Korea, Ecuador. Okay, England first. You know what? I'm going to give South Korea second. Guys. Ooh, Group G, we got CONCACAF / OFC. So that's gonna be New Zealand. New Zealand / Costa Rica. Argentina, Denmark, and Morocco. New Zealand / Costa Rica. Interesting. I would say Argentina first, Denmark second. Then we got AFC / CONMEBOL for Group H. Spain, Germany, Tunisia. Okay, so we have I think it's Australia versus UAE, and then versus Peru. Okay, I'm gonna say Germany first. Spain second. Actually, no. Yeah, I'm going to stick with that. I'm going to stick with that, actually. Group C, Brazil, Mexico, Japan, UEFA. That's going to be interesting. Scotland, Ukraine, Wales. Any of those three. And then Brazil, Mexico, Japan. I'm going to say Brazil first. I'm going to say Japan second. I'm going to say Japan second. And the final one, Portugal, United States, Poland, Ghana. Oh man, that looks very reminiscent of 2014. I'm going to say Portugal first. United States second. United States second. I'll say that. So that is my group stage mock draw. So we're going to go ahead and move on to my predictions, which will be very, very interesting. So we're going to go ahead and move on right here. So these are the games, my predictions. So I'm going to go ahead and elaborate here. So I'm going to put timestamps below. So we're going to go ahead and do some of my predictions. Let me write that down. Okay, so for Group A, guys, I have as Qatar, Uruguay, Tunisia, Costa Rica / New Zealand. Let me explain here. I believe Qatar will get Uruguay because Uruguay usually gets the host nations in the groups. Like, you look at 2018, 2010. It's been like a kind of like a common theme. I feel Qatar will be given a generous draw because of the host nation, so I think they'll get Tunisia. And I feel like the Costa Rica / New Zealand is the weakest team in Part 4. So that's why they'll get that. And I couldn't give Saudi Arabia because obviously, we can't have two AFC nations. So, I think that's a realistic group for Qatar, and I think that's a decent group for them. I think that's a manageable group for Qatar. But trust me, it could have gone a lot worse. I could have been a lot more brutal, but I just don't think they'll be given that tough. And then for Group B, guys, it is France, Switzerland, Senegal, Canada. I just have a feeling we're going to see France and Canada play against each other. Because, like, France and Canada, they were in the 1986 World Cup group. That was Canada's first time appearance in the World Cup. And I just have a feeling they're going to be drawn together. Switzerland, I just feel as though that for the Euros thing, I feel like France will have to play them again. And then for Senegal, believe it or not, guys, last time France were defending champions, France had to play Senegal, and Senegal actually eliminated them. Senegal actually knocked them out in the group stage. So that would be a very interesting group for France. That would be a very interesting group for France. Okay? As defending champions, and remember, guys, defending champions usually get tough draws. And then for Group C, guys, I just have a feeling we're gonna get England, guys. As a USA fan, it just seems inevitable, and it will be interesting, guys. England versus USA because the two cultures are very much similar, reminiscent. And then I have a feeling we're gonna get Ghana just because we can never avoid Ghana. It seems every time we played in the World Cup, the last couple of ones, we've always played against Ghana at one point. So I think we'll play Ghana here again. And then for Poland, I just have a feeling we're gonna get Poland just because, like I said, we have that I just feel like for me, Poland would be a decent. I just have a feeling we're gonna get Poland for some reason, guys. And yeah, man. Which honestly, as a USA fan, I would take it. I think Poland would be a decent team for us, and I say that because of I just want to see how we do against one of the best strikers in the world, Lewandowski. So, and then for Group D, guys, I have is Argentina, Croatia, Korea, Republic, Cameroon. I just have a feeling Argentina will get Croatia just because what happened in 2018 World Cup. And the Korea Republic, I just had to put them in there. Just because there was, I didn't really want to put them in any other group, and I feel like Korea Republic can do something. Son versus Messi. I think Cameroon. I feel like Cameroon could do something really interesting. So I feel like that group is wide open for second. That would be a very interesting battle for second place because I think it's a tough call for second. Group E, I have Portugal, Mexico, Serbia, Peru, Australia, UAE. I think Portugal will face Serbia again because Serbia actually made them go to the playoffs, and I think they're gonna have to go through them again. And then I think Portugal. Might actually get play against Peru, Australia, just because I feel like Portugal, it'll be interesting. So, and then they'll get Mexico. I just feel so. Yeah, that's my Group E predictions there. And then Group F, guys, I just have a feeling Belgium will play against Netherlands. I think Belgium will actually be given a tough group for once, and they'll be playing against Iran and Ecuador, which is a very interesting group. Then for Group G, guys, oh man, Brazil, Germany. Oh man, if that happens, man, oh god. That would be insane. Absolutely insane. Japan, Wales, Scotland, Ukraine. Oh, man, that's a very interesting one to call there. Very interesting. I think Brazil and Germany obviously when it happened, 2014 World Cup. And obviously, it'll be very interesting, man. And obviously, Brazil is definitely want to get revenge. And we could have actually had the 2018 World Cup if Germany had come second. As we all know, that didn't happen. So, yeah. And then finally, the final group we have is Group H. which is Spain, Denmark, Morocco, Saudi Arabia. I just think that Morocco will get Saudi Arabia and Denmark. You know, that's an interesting group, guys. Very interesting. There. So those are my predictions, guys. Comment down below. What are your predictions? Okay. This is what I went for my gut intuitive brain. Now my dream draw. Let's go ahead and start with a dream draw here. So 10-16. Let me write this down. Okay. So let's go ahead and get started. So Group A, guys. I have Qatar, Croatia, Tunisia, Canada. This, I think, will be a great draw for Qatar. And I think that's a really interesting group. Really interesting group. Because Qatar has actually been given a fairly kind draw, you could argue. And I feel like Croatia, Tunisia, Canada, that's a really interesting battle for to whichever teams. I feel like that's like a group of life. I feel like anything could happen in that group, you know? And so I just feel like for me, that'd be a great group. So I would love to see it, man. I just have a feeling Qatar and Canada will play against each other. Group B, guys, I have Brazil, Germany, Morocco, Saudi Arabia. Once again, guys, keeping the same theme. Brazil, Germany again. And I put in Morocco, Saudi Arabia. That's a pretty interesting group. I mean, it's pretty much a battle for that second place spot. So, you know, and maybe Morocco, Saudi Arabia can surprise us. But yeah, I mean, that'll be interesting. So I love that one, man. Brazil, Germany match. Me, particularly. It's really interesting. And then Group C, guys. We have, it's a very interesting one. Lewandowski versus Luis Suarez. Who is a better striker? I think this will be a great way to test against each other. Uruguay versus Poland. You have Costa Rica versus New Zealand that can play spoiler. And it's kind of like a group of death, you could argue, because Poland's in a very interesting group. And, you know, with Belgium there to really add a spice to fire. Lukaku as well, man. Oh, man, Group C is fire, man. I love that group. Group D, guys. I have France, Switzerland, Senegal, Ecuador. Oh, man, France, man. Oh, man, I really want them to play against Senegal or Switzerland. Both would be a dream. I don't think they're going to get both. But it would be crazy. Actually, did I say? Oh, yeah, I did say they'll get both, actually. I don't know, but maybe I'm just being a bit too biased. But yeah, I would like to see France with Senegal, Ecuador. Yeah, I mean, that'd be crazy. Insane group. Especially, yeah, that'd be crazy. France, Senegal again, man. Group E, Argentina, Netherlands, Korea, Republic, Cameroon. I just have a feeling, guys, Argentina will get against Netherlands. That match 2014 World Cup. Let's see if the two teams have improved, man. And it's been a while since we've seen the last two teams. So, there's that. And the Group F, guys, England, USA. I just have a feeling we're going to get England, guys. England is going to be the team we're going to get. And then I feel like we're going to get Iran. And then I feel like we're going to get Wales, Scotland, / Ukraine. I just have a feeling, guys, that Wales might actually do this. So we could see, like, Gareth Bale against England. That would be incredible, guys. That would be insane. Absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, that would be crazy, guys. And then Group G, guys, Spain, Denmark, Japan, Ghana. I really like the Denmark and Japan thing. And Ghana, man, they could make things interesting. So Spain and Japan too. I think they played each other in the Olympics. I don't think Spain and Denmark have played in a while, so that'd be a good one. And then finally to round things up, guys, for Group H, we have Portugal, Mexico, Serbia, Peru, Australia, UAE. I love the Portugal-Serbia clash. That would be a good one there. So those are my dream draw, my predictions, my mock draw as well. You know, very interesting, guys. We'll see what happens tomorrow, guys. And, of course, I'll be doing a live reaction on the channel here. So make sure you guys stay tuned and turn notifications on to get notified. So hope you guys did enjoy everybody, guys. Comment down below your thoughts. Subscribe if you're new on here. Like this video if you didn't enjoy. And I'll see you guys later. And make sure you guys check out my pods. List in the description below. My Twitter, Discord, email, and Twitch. Twitter. And I'll see you guys later. Peace out.